So we're going to answer a few SEO questions today. The one that came today was from a lady called Lizzie. And Lizzie asks, she has a WordPress website and she wants to know why, even though she puts her titles in to Yoast for her pages, she types her titles in, Google sometimes doesn't show them. So I mean, you might have had this problem yourself as well. So you've entered in the title in Yoast for each of your pages or your blog posts, but when you Google yourself, you can see that Google hasn't actually used the title that you wrote. It's put something completely different in. So let's have a look at a page and I'll show you an example of this happening and I'll talk about how you can fix it. And if you can't fix it using Google, if you type in, say for example, Kate Toon, can you see that, people? I hope you can. You can see here that it says Kate Toon copywriter, copywriter Sydney. Now, I'm not entirely sure that that's what I put in as my title tag. Let's go and have a look and see if that is what I put in as my title tag. And we will have a look at where you enter that title tag. So I'm using Yoast for my site. So Yoast settings are generally here. You can see SEO on the side, titles and metas. But with the home page, it's the only one where you have to actually set that title tag on the page itself. So let's have a look at the page. So we go into the page and we find the home page. So here we go. You can see this is what I put in as my title. I put copywriter Sydney dash Kate Toon copywriter. Now that's one thing that I don't like. I don't know why I did that. I should have used this little pipe symbol. The one that goes up like that. Much better, much nicer. So you can see what Google's done is it's actually inverted those two names. So it's put my brand name first and my keyword second. Why has it done that? Now, Yoast has actually written a little article. I can show you that little article if we go here, and I'll put the link on the YouTube video so you can have a look at it later. And Yoast basically says they've had a lot of people complaining about this. So here's the article here. Why won't Google display the right page title? So Yoast has had a lot of people complaining about this. You know, what is the point of me putting in my titles if you're not going to use them? And Yoast basically says there's nothing we can do, and it's true, because essentially Google will do what it wants. Your title on your page is static, and if there's one thing Google doesn't like, it's staticness. So sometimes if the keyword that's being typed in is slightly different, it will take a nimble approach to your title tag, and it will either manipulate it, so change things around, or it will go and find a piece of content from the page that it thinks is a better title tag than the one you've written. So for example there, I typed in Kate Toon, and so it thought I was more interested in the Kate Toon side of my title tag than the copywriter Sydney side of my title tag, so it swapped them over. And that's just what Google does. It's trying to give the best result for the user, not for you, but for the user. So it's going to change things based on what it feels is the best thing to do. How can you stop it doing it? You kind of can't, but some of the things you can do to improve your chances of getting your title tag used are to, one, write a title tag of the right length, so keep it under about 55 characters. Two, make sure that it actually makes sense. So generally a full sentence is better than just a lot of words. It's not exactly what I did on that page, but if you look at other pages of my site, you'll see that that is what I do. And three, don't just shove in loads of keywords, you know, pick a single-minded focus for each page, pick a single keyword phrase for each page, and just use that. So if you follow those rules, 55 characters or less, don't keyword stuff, try and make it make sense, you're increasing your chances of Google using your title tag rather than it making up another one of its own desire. Also make sure that every title tag on every page is different. Don't use the same title tag on each page. So that's it. I hope it made sense. Thank you for bearing with all the little technical difficulties. I can't speak very well today. If you enjoyed this scope, they will get better, I promise, and I'll have better hair. Then tune in every Tuesday and Wednesday at 10 o'clock. If you haven't signed up to the Recipe for SEO Success Challenge, then do so. It's a 10-day challenge. It's free. You'll get a 30-minute task each day to try and improve your confidence with SEO and improve your knowledge. So yeah. Sign up today at www.therecipeforseosuccess.com.au and I hope to see you on future scopes. Thanks for watching.